Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. In this video, let us learn about hyperlinks in HTML. Almost every web page that you visit on a day-to-day basis has links to other pages on the internet. To create these links, we make use of the anchor element. So to see links in action, right inside our HTML folder, let us create a new file and name it as links.html. So let me quickly scaffold the basic HTML boilerplate. So type exclamation and press tab. And here let us give the title as links in HTML. So this gives us the basic HTML structure that we need to begin with. Now right here let us type A, which is short for anchor, and press tab. So this gives us the anchor element. Now here you can see we are getting an Href attribute on the anchor element. Every anchor element should have an Href attribute. Href is short for hypertext reference. It is nothing more than a link. So inside the Href attribute, you basically specify a link that you want to take the user to when it gets clicked. Okay? So let us add a link for google.com and one for instagram.com. So https://google.com Google, and let us add one more, https://instagram.com the nerdy dev, and here let us say follow on Instagram. So let us give this a preview in the browser to see what we get, and let us click on one of these, and here the google.com gets loaded in the same tab. Now currently you can see that once we click on the link for Google, it opens the website in the same tab. What if we want to open the same website in a different tab? So in order to achieve this, we set the target attribute on the anchor element to _blank. So let us do this. Right here let us add another attribute, target, and set this to _blank. Now with this in place, let us see how this goes. Click on Google and you can see this opens a fresh tab where google.com gets loaded. Now let us say we need to link two different HTML files. For this we can have a relative link. So let us set this up. But for this I would need one more HTML file. So let us head over to Visual Studio Code and create a new file, a new HTML file in HTML folder, links2.html. And here let us quickly scaffold this, linking of pages, and let's add a h1 here, linking of pages using relative links. Now to link with this links2.html page, let us add an anchor element here. So A, press tab, and here we just need to add the name of the file to which we want to link, which in this case is links2.html. Go to second page. Now this links2.html file is sitting in the exact same folder in which our links.html file is sitting in, right? So let us give this a preview in the browser. Let us click on go to second page, and this loads the second page in the very same tab, right? So you can see everything works like a charm. Now similarly, if you had an index.html file in some folder that is present right inside the HTML folder, then the relative URL in that case would have been the folder /index.html, right? Next, let us see how we can link to different parts of the same page. For this also we need to make use of the anchor element. Let me show you how we can do this. So first, let us create some dummy sections to demonstrate this. So here let us add an h1 and say this is the first section. Right next to it, let us add a paragraph. And here let us add some lorem ipsum, so lorem 500, and then let us copy this and paste it down below. Now what we can do here is that we can add a link to some part of the web page so that we don't have to scroll through our entire page to reach that particular section of the page. So if you see currently this page, to see the rest of the second section, we have to scroll through the page, right? What if we had a link here on which if we click, it immediately makes us jump to that section, right? So let us see how we can do this. Let us first change this to this is the second section. So with one click on that link, we will get scrolled to the new position where our second section begins. So let us add that link. So the very first thing is we need to define a hook with an ID, say second section. So what we want that when someone clicks on this link, they should immediately be jumped to the second section that is defined on the same web page where they are currently on. Okay, so here I will be using the ID attribute that we just defined on the h1 element. So let me grab this. So this ID attribute will serve as the unique identifier for this entire section. So let us go right here and add an anchor element, and here let us say hash second section, and here say take us to second section. With this in place, let us give it a preview in the browser to see what we get. And here if I click on take us to the second section, you can see that our scroll bar went down and now we can see the entire second section, right? So this was all I wanted to cover about links in HTML. If you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up or comment down below if you have any query. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the very next one.